Hi, welcome, and great to see you all again. I have Timothy with me here from VEXT Games. Hi, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm Timothy. I'm the team leader and the project manager of VEXT Games. Nice to meet you.
Amazing, pleasure to meet you as well. So, tell us a bit more about the game that we are seeing on screen.
Oh yeah, Vextorial is a very unique game because it tries to utilize the concept of gravity switching and plane switching in the means of puzzle games, which is something that is not very commonly seen, apart from games like non-Euclidean games that we can sometimes see. But we're trying to fill in that market gap because we're seeing a lot of success with games that have similar qualities, being very original and a game mechanic that can be the core of throughout the whole puzzle game. Yeah.
I see, I see. So you are doubling down on the mechanics and trying to tackle that empty space in the market for the success. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, you're right.
Awesome, amazing. And in terms of the visual direction of the game, I have to ask because currently it's all very it's all quite zen and warm on screen, but we did see that it gets quite neon-y, almost like this 80s neon vibe. So when and where and maybe why does the shift in visuals happen within the game?
We're trying to stick with a narrative where we think the puzzle games design, which is also the mechanics, work really well with. We want the game to get a little bit and more abstract throughout the story of the game, where there would be some humorous dialogues along the way, as well as being able for the players to find different mystery of why this place exists and what does it mean to the players.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, and as we can see, the shift just happened on the screen, and it's really cool. And how does the character fit into all of this? Because the character seems quite simple, which makes it really pop in all of the environments. What was the design thinking behind its visuals?
We were thinking of the main character to be sort of spirit-like, like a star kind of, which we slowly derived from that, and we think that a hero which has a more unique and simplistic design could go really well with puzzle games. For example, from games like End Step Steve and also Baba Is You, they all have very unique characters, which we are trying to learn from and develop our own.
Awesome, awesome. And I'm not sure you've mentioned, but how long the project has been in development, and is it something you created with selling it in mind, or has the commercial potential has that come in after already making the base of the project?
Yeah, the base of the project was only worked on around 1 to 2 weeks, which I find really interesting, and the unique selling point of being able to expand it into a puzzle games where you have to navigate your way and utilize your spatial understanding can be very challenging and interesting. So I brought my whole team based on selling my prototype video and getting, because I want my whole team to be all as enthusiastic as me with the game design of the game.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And have you guys managed to stay on track with all the ideas and keep the scope within the confines of being realistic-ish?
Yeah, even though a lot of us have other things to worry about in life, we're able to get along well and being able to stick with the schedule. So right now we're aiming for the release on Steam around March of 2025, and it's already on Steam on Wishlist as well.
Amazing, amazing. Is there a demo people can play, or is it more about just putting it out there to make it visible already?
So the first demo that will going to be public will be in Protoplay. So if you're
Exciting.
going to there, yeah, then definitely get a ticket.
Yeah, that's on 27th and 28th of this month. Exclamation mark Protoplay if you want to find out more. Awesome. And how has the transfuser impacted the project then? Since it already was existing and you've had a vision, has the vision changed just based on as you are learning about the business and all? Did it impact the game?
Yeah, because originally where a lot of us are from games development courses. Some of us are from games design, actually, some from linguistics and computer science. We're a very vast variety of talents, actually. However, like even being able to have these things taught from universities, we find out that trying to make a commercial project out of it is much harder than just a university project, because you also have to think about how are you going to sell the game to the public, promotion wise, and also being able to build up your business structure and looking for a longer term future is something that we can learn. And therefore, these types of things we actually learn a lot from Transfuser's program, from the GameSpace Academy. There were the interviews with the past teams, for example, um, Split Milk Studio, and also from the I think Sophia's pitch preparation interview. Those things are really good in terms of helping us being able to get to the point where we can actually promote our games on ourselves as well.
Amazing. Yeah, it sounds like you took out so much value and actually memorized probably most of the all the events and valuable resources, which is really amazing to hear. And which one of those do you feel like was the highlight for you? Could be personally, on you as a team, something that maybe impacted you guys?
I think for me it's from Sophia, because afterwards we also got into a one-to-one call where we let them see our pitch deck, and we got a lot of improvements in terms of how we're going to pitch our ideas from start to finish in the correct order, such that we can capture the attention of the public. I think this types of mentality can be used in different fields in promotion as well. For example, on YouTube and TikTok, and also Instagram, which we also have as our social media sources.
Interesting. And do you feel like the social media has helped and to propel your game forward? What was that like for you?
Right now, we're trying to expand a little bit more towards the vast public. However, I think it will start popping up maybe in a few months. So since we're still quite early in development, yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Right, we've covered so much in terms of the studio, the resources, where the game has come from. It's breaking into the niche market. But if you could maybe somewhat summarize, what the hell is going on the screen? What are the mechanics? And it seems like we're going from this 2D plane into this 3D cube, and the player is just traversing around. If you could maybe highlight some of the core mechanics that makes the Vextorial.
Vextorial is very unique because it's a very simple control where you can just control the character and change the feel of the plane. Changing from 2D to 3D makes it so that you can either change gravity within the same plane or going to an adjacent plane next to you. And by being able to do that, makes up the base of the game. And after that, it will be about, like, for example, switches and movable blocks. How are they going to be interacting with the gravity itself, and being able for you to navigate your way like a more interesting maze that you can never find in other games.
Awesome. Yeah, I definitely look forward to it. And are you feeling like you'll be sticking with this character as the core, or are we gonna see more playable characters in the game?
So we're only having one playable character at this moment. However, we'll have a lot of different NPCs might be interesting in the story.
Awesome. Yeah, I definitely look forward to it. And I'm a big fan of the gradient in all of these cubes. There is a bit of an ombre effect going on. It's not just a plain neon, so that's pretty cool. I'm just wondering, so are the puzzles color coded by any means, or is it just all randomized, or just there for looking nice?
They're color coded.
Okay.
So they're according to the part of the levels. We're also having custom levels being able to be achieved throughout more harder challenges, which are not within the main line of the story. And we're also looking forward to maybe making a level editor. We're still deciding on that one. Yeah.
Is that a cat we are hearing in the background?
Yeah, actually, there's one here.
Oh my God, there is a cat.
Yeah.
Wow. That's when our viewership spikes the most, when there is a cat on the screen.
Not staged, by the way.
The cat is not a paid actor, we promise.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That's actually, and on that cherry on top, we're actually coming close to the time for our chit chat. So I know you've mentioned that we can already find you on Steam. So perhaps if you want to give us any shout outs and maybe a sneak peek what players can look forward to in the future of the game.
So we're trying to have a more unique dialogue system within the game. The main character, which is called Pillow, you play as. You understand more about the environments later on, where the mystery of maybe your family, a brother that is missing somewhere, and you might be able to find more of the memory shards throughout the adventure that you go on.
Awesome, awesome. So there is gonna be a bit more lore going on. Awesome, exciting, exciting. Right, Timothy, it was a pleasure speaking, and we'll go into a quick break, and we'll be back very, very shortly. Thank you again, and speak to you guys soon.